Welcome to 20 Success Secrets. My name is Jagmohan Bhanver, and in this series, I'm going to be taking you through one secret of success in each video. Now, this just because I'm doing this video doesn't mean that I've mastered all these secrets of success. In fact, I've probably made more mistakes than most of the people out there, and which is why I think it's safe to say that I'm speaking from experience here. So today's success secret is patience. Now, I'm not sure how many of you have heard the story of the Chinese bamboo tree, but it's an interesting one, and let's spend a minute or two on this. So when you plant a Chinese bamboo tree, in the first year you spend a lot of time watering it, putting fertilizer in the soil, and a lot of other things. But at the end of the year, there is no growth. Second year, you do the same thing. A lot of water, a lot of fertilization, but there isn't any growth even in the second year. Third year, fourth year, nothing. Nothing at all to show for your efforts. In the fifth year, suddenly, one day, you find that the bamboo tree is beginning to emerge out of the ground. Maybe about an inch, inch and a half. And then by the end of the month, you find that the bamboo tree has grown to almost about 90 feet in height. That's close to 3 feet a day, tentatively about an inch and a half every hour. Why is this story so important? It's important because so many times we've put in a whole lot of effort in whatever it is that we are doing, and we find that our efforts are not yielding the kind of results that we want them to yield. So for instance, let's say you set up a new business venture. You've put in money, you've put in a lot of hard work, you're working day and night, but at the end of a year, 2 years, you find that the business hasn't grown to the level that you wanted it to grow. And you lose heart. Now what do? You stop putting in the effort. Or maybe you just close down that business, start some other business, or maybe you get back to your work life, and that's the end of the story. And it's not just about business ventures. The same holds true, let's say, when a student is preparing for an entrance exam. Now, whether it's a CA exam or an IIT or an MBA entrance or a UPSC, doesn't matter. I remember this incident when I was talking to this young lady who was preparing for MBA entrance examinations, and she was brilliant by any standard, but she felt that she was not that good at mathematics. And, she had taken these preparatory modules to help her master maths. And at the end of 1 month, she came to me and she said, Jagmohan, I don't think I'll be able to do this. And I asked her why. And she said, because for 1 month, I've been trying to do these questions in math, and I find that even after a month, my understanding of those questions is not too much better than what it was at the beginning of the month. So I smiled at her and I asked her, I said, 1 month is it? She said, yes. So I asked her, I said, in 1 month, you figured that this is not the subject for you or that you will not be able to do it? She said, I've put in so much effort. If only I could see some tangible result of all that effort, I might be able to continue. But in the absence of that, what do? Essentially, she had lost heart because she couldn't see any tangible effort. This has become especially important in today's context when we are dealing with what we call instant gratification among so many of us. So the question is, can we continue being focused and can we continue to believe in what we are doing, even if we cannot see any tangible or immediate signs of outcomes for the efforts that we are putting in? You remember that story about the Chinese bamboo tree we just spoke about? Is it that the tree only started growing after 5 years? Not really. We started seeing the growth after 5 years, but the tree was probably growing right from the first year. We just couldn't see it. So underneath the ground, the growth had started. The tree had started taking roots beneath the ground. and was spreading the roots, making them strong, because the bamboo tree knew that one day it's going to shoot up above the ground. And when it does, the roots have to be strong enough to be able to take that weight, the burden of that growth. Very similarly, when we are working on anything, whether it's our business or our education, a lot of times we may not see immediate, tangible results. But remember, the learning is happening. There is stuff that is happening. You are building character. You're building experience. You're building strengths which may not be visible to you today, but they are there. If you can keep at it, no effort is a waste. And once those roots are strong enough, believe you me, they are going to rise above the ground and you will be unleashed to the world at large. The Chinese bamboo tree has a lot of learnings for us, irrespective of what we are doing, whether we are students or we are working professionals or businessmen, entrepreneurs, whatever. And the learning there is that if you can build that patience within yourself, and if you can look past the immediate results or tangible results and keep going at it, keep demonstrating perseverance, eventually, if your heart is in it, you are going to make it. You will be successful. Remember, there is a Chinese bamboo tree in each of us, growing within our minds. The more you fertilize it, the more you nurture it, the more successful you will be. And I'd like to end this video with my favorite words when it comes to success, and that is, mumkin hai, it is possible. Thank you very much for watching.